In the dead of night, while banks slept and tellers went home, a gang of cybercriminals quietly turned corporate computers into a factory for stealing cash. They called themselves Carbonac, later linked to groups named Cobalt and Fin 7, and their operation looked less like sketchy hackers in hoodies and more like a professional heist crew with programming skills. They started with a single click. An employee opened what looked like a harmless invoice or resume. In reality, it was a weaponized document. That's called spear phishing, a carefully crafted email designed to trick one person, not 1,000. Think of it as a phishing lure made just for one fish. When the victim opened the file, it ran hidden code, a backdoor. A backdoor is secret software that quietly gives attackers remote access, like a hidden key to a house. From that key, the criminals did two things: observe and learn. They used remote control tools like VNC or RDP, basically a way to see and control someone's screen from far away, and screen recording to watch bank employees do their jobs. They captured passwords, cataloged systems, and mapped exactly how money moved inside the bank. Imagine a burglar sitting in the bank's control room, watching clerks type and copying every move. Next came the dirty work: lateral movement, moving from one computer to another inside the bank, and privilege escalation, getting higher access rights so they could change balances and authorize transactions. To hide, they sometimes used fileless malware, malicious code that runs only in the computer's memory and leaves almost no trace on disk. It's like writing in invisible ink on a whiteboard. They also reused tools meant for security testers, like Cobalt Strike, a legitimate penetration testing app. But in the wrong hands, it becomes a universal lockpick. When they knew the ritual, they executed the heist. They altered account balances, created fake transfer requests, and in some places pushed commands that made ATMs jackpot, suddenly spitting out stacks of cash on cue. Other times, they quietly moved funds to mule accounts, ordinary people's accounts used to launder money. These mules would withdraw cash or move it overseas for a cut. This wasn't small time. Over several years, the gang hit banks, retailers, and even government offices across dozens of countries. Losses are estimated in the hundreds of millions. Some reports push toward $1 billion. And the scariest part, even after police arrested suspects and security firms released indicators to spot the malware, copycat gangs used the same playbook with small changes. The code evolved. The social engineering stayed the same. So why is Carbonac terrifying? Because it married two things: human manipulation, tricking real people, and technical stealth, living inside bank systems like a ghost. It's social science plus software, and it taught criminals how to rob banks without ever touching a vault. If you want more of these dark real money stories, the ones other channels skip, subscribe to Money Playbook. We peel back the tech, the lies, and the money that moves in the shadows.